Good evening. It's Sunday night. It's 8 o'clock. It's the 18th of January. And tonight's episode, 104, by the way, is going to be a little meet up with our old mate Scarbo. We love a good old chit chat with Scarbo. It's going to be delightful. It's going to be entertaining. So please hold on to your seats, get your coffee at the ready and listen deep. As ever, the panel, the lovely Live Free, Wicked Wes, and Raylene, and I don't think we got Dangerous Dan, and I don't think we got Magic tonight. But we will still be bringing you everything we know, or we think we know, about the XRP and breaking it down as gently as we can. So, tonight then, I think it's going to be Wesley doing the markets. Am I right about that, Wesley?
Just 1 minute, Palace. Just let me get prepared here.
It's all right. You take some time. If you like what you hear, please share the space. Please like. Please follow us. Please go to our YouTube channel where we are, thanks to Raylene, stonking out some amazing content for you. Yeah. So, are you ready now, Wes?
Yes. I can't. My earphones working though, which is not very good. Can you hear me all right, guys?
I can hear you loud and clear. Fire away, my friend.
Okay, so for the top 10, we've got in number 1, we've got Bitcoin. Oh, sorry. Do you want me to do this in dollars or in rubles or what? You can pick anything tonight.
I'd like it in Chinese yen,
I was
please.
going to say, just do it since you're going to be about like that smartass about it. Go ahead and do yen. See what you can do.
No, Live Free, please. No, stick to dollars, mate. Stick to dollars.
All right. Okay. So number 1, Bitcoin is sitting at $95,335.58. It's only moved 0.9% in the last 24 hours. And then we've got Ethereum. Now that's sitting at $3,345.76. That's only moved 0.91%. Then we've got number 3, USDT, obviously more or less a dollar. BNB we've got at $949. That's only dropped 0.28%. Then we've got our XRP at $1.02 and that's only moved down 0.89%. In number 6, we've got Sol, which is $142. That's dropped down 1.2%. Then number 7, USDC, self-explanatory. TRX then, it's sitting at number 8, is $0.3. That's moved up 0.84%. Then number 9, Dogecoin, trusty old Dogecoin, it's always there. That's at $0.13. That's only moved down less than 1%. Number 10, always solid, another one that's always there, ADA. That's at 0.39 cents. That's at 39 cents. That's moved down 1.67. So no big movers in the top 10, really.
It's not been a really great week, really, is it, market-wise? Not really much has been going on. Tonight's show is brought to you by Fusion XIO, the sickest and the baddest place to sell and mint your NFTs using any assets. No, I haven't had a drink. I'm just getting in the flow. I've got some nuggets tonight, boys. I've got some good nuggets. Live Free, have you got any nuggets tonight?
Let's see.
Come on, this is the nugget section. Now, if you haven't got a nugget for me, I'm going to be very disappointed.
This is a personal nugget that I tried to do the fasting. You know how people are doing the fasting, like 24, 48, 36 hours or 72 hours to 2 days, 3 days. Man, I couldn't go past 36 hours.
Just want to remind you, this is a recorded space, Live Free, so make it clean.
Believe me, it came out real clean after 36 hours.
Awesome. So go ahead.
No, that's it, man. That's it. I was gonna allow Scarbo to come in and give us some nuggets.
No. We'll come to Scarbo in a minute. Wes, you got any nuggets?
No, nothing really. Just tiny little crumbs of things.
Okay.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal. But I have got something. But yeah, no big deal really. But
Come on, quickly, search. Go ahead, search it,
no,
ándale.
I'm not searching anything. I'm only on my phone. I'm not as clever as
Okay,
that.
I'll move. You had one opportunity, Wes. I'm moving on.
Donald Trump's going to announce aliens apparently, and the Bank of England are getting worried about it, that it might cause a global reset.
I want reliable nuggets here. Wes, this is a recorded space. Our audience deserve the utmost advanced information. None of that conspiratorial stuff. Raylene, do you have any nuggets for us?
Oh, no, I do not have any nuggets, but
Whoa, that's a big
why
dog.
don't you
I don't have any nuggets. No, I don't have any nuggets. So I'm just leaving it to you, experts.
Right, okay, I've got some nuggets for you tonight, right? Now, no one's talking about this, but there is a Bitcoin war going on, right? Now, according to my sources on X, which is always very reliable, so don't take everything I say as 100% kosher, but basically America has got 198,104 million Bitcoin, and China has got 190 million Bitcoin. How's about that? What do you think about that?
Sounds conspiratorial, this.
Yeah, apparently they're having a little war about who's got the most Bitcoin. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know that most people think that it was created in China, and there's another argument it was created by America. It's a government big thing, and it tracks everyone who's used it. But
So it all sounds a bit dodgy. Another little bit, a piece of information is that Ripple have secured an EMI license in Luxembourg, which is then enables a gateway to the EU and ability to use all those markets. So basically that license for Luxembourg is pretty big. It's pretty big. So that's stonking news, really. Another little nugget I've got is that did you know, now I'm going to try and get this figure correct, but did you know there is 538 million 103 677 538 million XRP alone in the Zaman wallets? Did you know that? That's a lot of XRP.
I was gonna say something about that. Actually, I was surprised you said that. That was the amount of transaction volume in the first 11 days in 2026. That's what you're talking about. 538 million XRP in the Zaman wallet. Not in just Ripple. They're just talking about Zaman wallet by itself.
Yeah. So which is quite mad. Really.
That is crazy.
Quite mad,
that's a crazy number. 538 million through the Zaman wallet. It's like, wow.
But people would tell you the XRPL is dead and there's nothing going on and all of this. But there's wealth there that's just sitting around, isn't it?
You know, I'm wondering if this is just some sort of movement from wallet to wallet, or if it's transactions like buying into XRPL assets or selling through XRPL assets, creating that XRP volume.
Possibly. I mean,
also, it could be bots as well. You never know. Like, there's a lot of bot users, isn't there?
Well, that's a lot of wealth for a bot. I would suggest it's a combination of the selling and buying of NFTs. It's everything, really, isn't it?
You know, either way, it still is the amount of volume too. I mean, that's a lot of actually that's a lot of fees going through. Also, I mean, if you really think about it,
mad, isn't it? Anyway, without further ado, Scarbo, open up your mic, my friend. Welcome to the space. How you doing?
Evening, guys.
How
Happy
are you,
New Year.
Scarbo?
Happy New
How
Year.
are
I'm
you?
very
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm good, thanks, lads.
Oh,
Very good.
Good, good. Now, before we go cracking on, have you got any nuggets for us? Any
No,
wealth of information?
no
You come in,
information here, mate.
you come on here empty-handed.
Yeah, totally empty-handed.
No,
Coffee
no,
down,
Scarbo,
totally
you
empty
don't,
down.
you don't say empty-handed. You say you're open-minded. That's what you say.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
I'll say it
Scarbo,
empty-handed.
Scarbo, thank you very much for coming out tonight.
Thank you
It's
for asking me to join. It's a pleasure.
always interesting, catching up with you and finding out what's going down. Um, I just wanted to say, the Medusa NFTs that you sold me, awesome.
Thank
Awesome. I
you.
love my Medusa MO. How has that gone? Did you
It's
sell all your Medusa?
No, it stopped, but no one bothered anymore. I mean, I gave 75% of it to cancer research. I think it was about 1,500, something like that, to cancer
Oh, well
research.
done, mate.
Thank you to everyone
Well
who
done.
bought. So
Yeah.
big thank you to everyone. I think it was somewhere at nearly 1,500. I sold them as XRP went up, so I was quite lucky in that I exchanged it over when XRP went up. So I was lucky
Mate,
in that
like I
regard.
said, like I said to you on the last show, they're a bit of a special place for that one. So that's why I bought my one. So,
Thank you.
thank you for producing them. And, you know, if we've managed to help some people, then
Definitely.
that's absolutely,
That's what it was about. So it was definitely,
yeah.
hopefully it did help some people. So
Now, what's happened with your YouTube channel and your German, mate? What's been going on?
my German mate who lives in Brazil,
Yeah.
it's,
Where is he? What's been going on?
it's very quiet, but I mean, with Christmas and things like that, we've had a few, nothing between us, but each have had personal things come up in life and go through different things. So it kind of stalled. We've done a couple, but MD, he's busy in real life trying to get work and things like that. And I've had times where I just weren't in the mood for anything. And as well as trying to get people to join us other than just NFT projects, we tried to get other people within XRP who, for MD more so, because as you know, he's more technical, and trying to get people to take us seriously with the amount of subscribers and to come on and talk other than NFTs has been really hard. So it kind of come to a stand where no one had really, some people didn't even reply, which was shitty. So it kind of stuck, and don't want to just do NFT projects, basically. But it's hard to get other people to come and join us outside of
That's
NFT projects.
I mean, I know, even speaking from my own experience, it's hard to generate shows and generate interest, especially when not much is going on. There's no wealth of new projects or stuff coming on to the XRPL. So that has made it a little bit challenging even for us, unless you're into like meme coins, which, I mean, I like meme coins. I ain't got, but there's not much to, get your really teeth into. I like to see a project that's really sort of changing, making a
Yeah.
use thing. And
As you say, I mean, it'd be hard to do, no against meme coins, I don't do them myself, but it'd be really hard to make a YouTube about just a meme coin, because it is just a meme coin. So there'd be no kind of NFT projects. They have websites, they have more stuff to talk about rather than just a meme coin. So it's kind of hitting an even balance regarding, I think, meme coins and getting them on a show.
yeah,
I think meme coins, everything has its own play, its own place, in this environment. The same way you have like professional golfers, you have amateur golfers, and you just have like people who just go in for the weekend play, It's the same thing with a lot of these tokens. We all have, different, attractions, shall we say. And some people are some people are just very, very into meme coins, and you're not going to change that. What I've seen. I mean, you have these diehard investors in meme coins, and you know what? That's fine. If you can make a play on them, and if you can make them work for you, hey, more power to you. But a lot of these meme coins, have a huge history or a huge, not say, maybe I shouldn't say history, maybe I should say like a storyline. You have a lot of, conspiracy, and then you have some that just like you have a lot of, hate amongst each other, but somehow they still continue to exist. You have the fuzzy crew, then you have the bear crew, then you have, you have all these others that, kind of sometimes I feel like they're at each other's throats, but that makes them thrive, that makes you take sides, kind of like if you're watching a soccer game, and so you pick a side kind of deal, It's an interesting thing.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't got anything against meme coins, not at all. That's not what I was trying to say. It's just that I do like a project that's doing something that's making a progression and changing, solving a problem. I like that. I can get into that.
Yeah, more of a project trying to, as you say, do create something to change something within the XRPL.
Yeah, a use case, that sort of thing. And for our audience as well, I just thought I'd like to mention, if you are getting messages from a Zaman, only trust a Zaman message if it is in the app. Do not trust any messages unless you're 100% sure it's from proper people, that you don't, you just be, all I'm saying is just be careful. Only react to messages in the app, not on X, not on any other platform or emails. You've got to be very careful out there. There are scammers everywhere.
And not only Zaman Wallet. I mean, all the wallets are unfortunately are falling prey to these scammers. So it's like if you get a direct message from anybody, quite frankly, it's like, think about it for one thing, see if they're verified, see if somebody else knows about them before you do any, click any links and stuff like that, because these scammers are going hard. And hopefully when the market turns and we see improvements, these guys are going to go harder, because they want to get to your hard earned money, man. So yeah, just be careful. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is when I come alive in the game. This is when I love to get scammed now.
I just saw it mentioned on X via Zaman themselves. Do not trust any messages that are not in the app itself. So be careful out there, people. Scarbo, what's been going down recently then? Do you notice any changes? What are you doing? Is there any projects on the horizon? What are you doing?
No projects. As you said, I think because we've been here that long now, every project's just still the same project. There don't seem to be anyone new coming into the NFT space or anything. It's kind of just the same normal people constantly.
Yeah, it's been a little stagnant.
Panos is here. We had Panos on the other day with Anados. Well, before Christmas. Excellent.
We know him well. He's a good
excellent. Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Before you go anywhere else, Panos, I know how to say the word Anados. Give me a thumbs up on that. Anados.
Anados. Well,
I'll just let MD say it, to be honest.
I haven't had a cup of drinks either. This is hard.
Make him speaker.
Yeah, good.
He just picked up.
I mean, we were just saying that we like projects changing, making a use case, doing something productive, and Panos, Anados and Finance, absolutely, they're doing that, aren't they? It's awesome to see the wallet. It's awesome to see what they're doing.
Oh, the wallet's excellent. I love the wallet.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Panos.
Hello, Panos.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We're just having a bit of a chit chat about stuff that's going on. You got any news, any updates for us?
Well, I mean, as you might know, the Anados wallet is live. We're, always working on upgrades and new features. We're now working on FXRP and MXRP integrations, so that you can instantly access these assets in one click. And at the same time, it's like the neobank, the financial super app. It needs some time, but it's still being worked on the background.
There's a lot of wealth attached to XRP at the minute, isn't there? I saw some posts from Flair recently. There's a lot of XRP already in the
I
system.
mean, I think there is over $80 million like
Yeah.
locked into XRP. So yeah, I think it will grow more as more opportunities arise. And
So
people,
sorry, go on, carry on.
no, just as long as people can like easily access these assets and opportunities, I think it will only grow from here.
Absolutely. And are you offering? Are you doing any? Will you be doing any sort of loans or any sort of high staking yielding with XRP or?
I mean, we're still like exploring different options. I mean, if there is like, let's say a protocol, like on Flare that, let's say it's credible and we can like really, use it easily. People can interact from XRPL because, that's our whole point. So, users don't have to actually bridge to Flare and like use the Flare network. So they can do instantly from XRPL directly. I mean, we can hide everything in the background, but as long as, protocols are willing to collaborate, I mean, yeah, we're happy to support anything.
Awesome.
Hey, Panos, I know your wallet's rather new. Do you have any kind of volume numbers for us that you can share? How it's been in this part of the year?
I mean, we haven't checked like the volumes yet. I mean, we have like over 1,000 people that have signed up. Like we launched this like roughly a month ago. So yeah, I mean, not big numbers, but still, I mean, considering like the XRPL activity is not that big, at least yet. Yeah, I mean, we're still trying to push it, and we understand that, people are sometimes conservative, like on new solutions, and, they needs like some education, but, we're trying to do our best and like try to, showcase what, this new wallet is capable of. But yeah, I think it's still early to check like the numbers, and I think the biggest goal here is to bring non-crypto natives and beginners that ideally have no idea about XRP and make them use the annual wallet to see how easy it is to interact with XRPL.
Hey, but still, man, you said it's only roughly about a month old, and you said 1,000 users. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
yes.
that's awesome. I mean, that's a pretty big number for just a month.
I mean, it is, but still, I mean, yeah, we're like, we are very like confident, like we want like the numbers to keep going up. So yeah, we're always like pushing for more.
So tonight's episode is just an open mic session. We've got Scarbo and Panos absolutely up here, ripping it. If anyone else wants to join in the chat, please put your hand up. Like I said, just a bit of an open mic session tonight. That we're not really specifically talking about one project tonight. It's just a bit of an open session. So yeah, if you want to jump up, put your hands up. We'll get you up, have a little chat. If you want to put a comments in the comments section, I can read it out in a minute. Or, you can brave the panel as we are. I do believe we've got some hands up here.
We got Made with Miracles. Open up, Mike. Open the mic.
Open your
Hey, guys.
How you doing, buddy?
Nice to be back on DPMF Live.
Yeah, it's nice to have you back.
I'm doing good, brother.
Nice to have you back.
Yeah, it's my second time here. It's been, I think the last one was possibly a year ago, so maybe we should do this every year, No, less. Yeah.
Like it.
I'm doing good. I'm strong, working, building every day, getting stronger, putting the foundation, making a team in the background. Now I've been here a year on the XRPL, so everyone knows who I am. And it's kind of like once you've been here a year, you're like, well, this guy survived being here a year. So people talk to you again more, so I think.
Yeah, that's definitely a medal right there. Being able, the longer you survive, it's like the better chances if you continue to survive this awkward cycle that we're having. But yeah,
this cycle, yeah. Well, I mean, everyone was expecting the biggest crypto pump in history. We ended up with the biggest dump in history, pretty much.
that's about right.
And this is basically when I went to launch my business, which is very complicated. I basically had anticipated the biggest crypto pump in history, and that's kind of like not what happened. So now kind of like in this, I'm just building. You know what I mean? There's no money left; all the money's gone. But I'm just building and adding value products and. I think everyone in here knows what I do anyway. So, I mean, I collect miracles. I turn them into art. I turn it into digital and real world collectibles. I'm building a metaverse exhibition. And ultimately the idea is to kind of build a real world and digital adventure that gamifies the spiritual mystery. That's what I'm building. So yeah, that's basically, now I just put in the comments, maybe I can pin this up or maybe you can pin this for me. I just sent this to my brother, Live Free, because I know he likes this sort of thing. The art that I'm working on this, another NFT collection.
You know, I'm going to have to apologize to you, man, because I don't know how to pin to the top. Daniel is the one that usually does it, or I think Raylene does it for us too.
I think they've changed the system, because before I was able to do it on my phone very easy, and now I honestly...
Yeah, I can't. I lost how to do it, and so it's like, what the hell's going on here? And maybe, like you said, maybe it's with one of these updates that X did.
Why don't you just put it?
Comment in the group anyway. So if you want to go and look to see what we're talking about here, so this is like one of the collectibles, one of the miracles collectibles that I made today, which is really nice one, because people tell me that this is the one they identify with when they read the book. The one that they identify with the most is Surf a 111 foot high wave, which is, basically, it's kind of like a story about how God's with us. We can do stuff, and like, just normally you wouldn't be able to do this stuff, but somehow is like something keeping you alive, something keeping you out of harm's way. And so, yeah, this guy, he surfed a 111 foot high wave in Nazaré, Portugal. So this graphic here, it's actually made from the wave. So that's actually the wave in the background that was transformed into this, and the NFT itself is tuned. I thought this was quite cool because it's tuned to 111 hertz with a 222 hertz and 333 hertz overtones. So I thought
if you stick it in the comments section, I'm sure Raylene can get it up on the Jumbotron.
It's in the comments section. Yeah, if you're at a computer, I know it's easier to put up there. But yeah, so I'm kind of I'm
nice.
I think so.
Okay, so we got Vincent has put his hand up. Vincent, open up your mic. I'll come back to you in just a minute, mate. Vincent, open up your mic. Welcome, my friend.
GM DPMF Live Crypto Palace Media Miracle. Am I audible enough? Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you, buddy. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm glad. Thanks for giving me this speaker. Yeah, I love what I saw. Then I hope. Then regarding to what Meet with Miracle says, yeah, I'm a trade writer and also a graphic designer. So I write trade for a project. Degens is a market platform that is trying to revive the NFT season, just like Meet with Miracles. So I know NFT, we are way past the NFT season and people look down on it. So what I do is I bring out the loopholes and I explain why Degens is here to fix it up, the new marketplace where artists, collectors can come over and they can collect their art with no issues. Artists can mint their art with low gas fee, rewards and royalty are made available there. So that's what I basically do. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.
What is the name of your project again? What's the platform?
Dr. X is at my profile.
Oh, okay.
Awesome, Vincent. Thank you for coming up. Now, again, if there's anyone in the audience who's got a little project and like to have a little chat, please put your hand up. We'll get you up and we can have a little chat about what you're doing. This show is recorded, so it will be going on our YouTube channel. So you will get some exposure. If there's anybody out there who'd like to have a chat with us, put your hand up and we'll get you up, or put some comments in the comments box.
Hey, Anthony, Mr. Paranormal, I just sent you a speaker invite. Talk to us about your game, how it's going. I'm sure he's busy eating some carne guisada tacos right now with his family.
Okay, while we're waiting for that one, I have got the mod. Is it the mod bus? The mod bus, the junk collector. Not sure. This sounds quite interesting. Open up your mic.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yo,
What's
mate.
up, Scarbo?
Alrighty.
Welcome.
So I'm in the middle of actually painting. So I'm gonna paint while I talk. So I'm just gonna talk a little bit about my son's project, right?
Hello, can anyone hear me?
In Nexus. Oh,
2 seconds to mod bus. Mr. Paranormal, just close your mic for a minute. We'll come back to you in 2 secs. Go for it, Mr. Mod Bus.
Oh yeah. Just want to if you know anything about the Nexus project that my son and his business partner have been working on, probably the last 4 years. It's GameFi tools for the XRPL using Unity, which is a game engine, the number one game engine, right? So it's tools that allow game developers to seamlessly add in the XRPL minting and reward system, all that kind of jazz, right? You can go and look on their website. But I got a paintbrush in my hand right now. Anyways, right now they've been working on integrating Discord to Nexus, so you can get rewarded by posting in Discord, and you can mint and generate NFTs in Discord and trade NFTs and sell and buy and sell NFTs, all using Nexus Discord. So just want to let everybody know that.
The Nexus, is that XRPL based?
Oh yeah, 100%. They were a Wave 6 Ripple grant awardee, and they're just building onto their platform.
So you're minting off of the Discord. So you're using Discord as the platform itself. Is that, did I hear that correctly?
No, Nexus is a platform. Discord is like a pass through, right? So it speaks to Nexus. So you can mint NFTs. I'm not the developer, so it would be either a Jake or Donnie, maybe mainly Donnie, who'll be able to explain it to you. If you go on, if you look at Nexus XRPL, Scarbo, do you mind? You can post it on this.
Yeah, I did try and I did talk to Donnie Friday, tried to see if he'd come on. I'm not sure whether he will join later. I'm not sure. But
okay, I can see maybe. Yeah, I can see maybe I could reach out to him too. But yeah, so you'll be able to launch your project on Discord, and sell NFTs straight off of Discord. Offer rewards to your token holders. It's really kind of a cool tool that they're adding to Nexus. But yeah, anyways, let me see if I can. If you go to at Nexus XRPL, you can see what they've been building. But they're tools, GameFi tools for Unity, and that's it. Go check it out.
Awesome. So, Mr. Modbus, what picture are you painting at the minute?
I'm painting the baseboards in my house right now.
Awesome.
Oh man, those are knee breakers, man. Knee breakers.
Yeah, well, This is the crown molding on top. So I'm doing the crown molding right now, but I've been doing the baseboards and all that stuff. It's a honeydew item that, yeah, that I'm working on. Gotta love it.
I honestly thought that you were going to say something like, "I'm doing my modern interpretation of the Mona Lisa in 3D with it."
No, I just got white paint in my hand and I'm just swishing on the baseboards.
Right.
Pretty simple
But
and easy.
you
But
just destroyed my illusion straight away there, man.
oh man,
Oh,
yeah.
That's all right, but he's keeping his wife happy, man. That's more important than your illusion.
yeah,
That's the
absolutely.
most important part. Exactly.
It's all about the chores. I understand it, my friend. No problem. Mr. Paranormal, if you can hear me, open up your mic. Welcome to the space. Say your piece or forever hold your peace.
Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, my friend. It was working this time. I'm sorry about the confusion a bit earlier, but yeah, fire away, shout whatever you're doing, and we'll deep dive.
Well, it's been a while since we've talked last time, but recently I've just been updating my game that I've been working on for some time called Kingdom of Gold. It's a play to earn game, and it's pretty much a tap game with a DAO on top of it. And I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be one of the first open DAOs on the XRPL. And I've also tweaked it a little bit, added some cool new features. Been playing a lot with AIs, and one of the big problems I've seen with DAOs is coming up with proposals. So I've been training this AI model to kind of pretty much generate smart proposals for us, who are not really that familiar with it. And yeah, it's just been coming along. I've just been building, and I'm hoping to have a open beta here soon, along with a mass airdrop. Can't really say when exactly, but I'm hopefully here soon.
Well, you know what? As Daniel likes to say, you plan for 3 weeks, but it ends up being 9 weeks. You just multiply whatever you're planning on by 3, and it ends up working out that way. Yeah, I've played your game before, man. It's pretty cool. I haven't been on there recently. Life happens. But I'm gonna have to check it out if you did a lot of changes on it. Hey, go ahead and explain. What do you mean by the DAO on the game? What do you mean by that? I don't remember that part.
Yeah, that was actually something I've been working on in the background. Because I've always been infatuated with DAOs and what they represent, what they could do for ledgers. So I kind of wanted to integrate that into a game and make it fun in a way. So it's not only just proposals. I plan on having like story arc moments where players can come in and vote, kind of like a choose your own adventure, but by the community. And AI is going to help power that as well, because it's going to help generate, what I'm hoping to get to is get like a personal, a customized story for individual players. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that at the moment, but with it able to generate different types of text, it kind of helps it out. But yeah, dude, yeah, I'm adding a DAO on top of it. Very simple, If no one's familiar with DAOs, they're quite popular among other chains with smart contracts. But with XRPL, we don't have that. So I'm kind of using the game as a central hub to run the DAO, where the AI will be able to execute on the proposals that we as a community come together.
Where are you sourcing your AI engine from? What are you using for your AI database?
Okay, I'm using an agent called Eliza OS, and I kind of got experience from it from doing a hackathon last year, and it was built for Midnight, but it also supports other chains, and it was essentially create a AI agent that helps manages treasuries. And that's kind of where I got the experience from. And I just been building off of that, and I'm bringing it to the XRPL. Seeing as we don't have smart contracts, I thought AI handling like sort of smart contract features would be the next best thing.
And is it going to be specific to like smart contracts kind of deal, or is it going to be like an open AI type situation to where you can also ask it stuff? Is there only or very specific?
Right now I'm just kind of narrowing it down to specific task. I could do that if I want to, like have people chat with it, but just because I want to keep it very like just focused on the game proposals, and I don't want to break immersion of it. But I do. What is cool with it is that you could technically have multiple AI agents and that could run on different chains, and you could perform cross-chain activity with those AI agents. So out the box, it already supports Midnight, Solana, Ethereum. And the only thing I've really had to rebuild from scratch was for essentially doing, XRPL functions.
Is your game going to be multi-chain, or is it only XRPL?
At the moment, it's XRPL, but it is going to be multi-chain.
Oh wow, okay, that's interesting.
I'm targeting Midnight and Solana are the two chains I'm really targeting.
Mm-hmm. Boy, speaking about Midnight, man, the ADA guy, was it Charles Hoskinson? Man, he's been on Twitter quite a lot. Been definitely saying what he thinks about stuff, hasn't he?
Oh, he sure has, dude. It was if you check out my profile picture, I actually got the whole Midnight Shield, and I was actually out there at London for the Midnight Summit, which was a really cool experience, and meeting all those guys and meeting some XRPL people as well. So it was a great time.
I think recently he's been coming out as kind of like being a downer on crypto almost. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, not just him, but I would also say Brian Armstrong as well with Coinbase. And I think they have some valid concerns because, I don't know too much about it, but from what he was talking about, it seems like the banks still want to have a monopoly over certain aspects. But again, I don't know too much about it to speak on it.
Well, part of it was the yield concerns, which had already passed in the Genius Act. And now the banks, because they were noticing that a lot of the money is going to be leaving, their dirty little hands and going into the blockchain, they wanted to change the already passed law, the Genius Act, and add amendments to the Clarity Act to change it to where, the projects can't do yields, just for holding. You can earn the yield if you stake, and you have to be proactive, but you can't be, in essence, just a savings account type crypto account and earn yields off of that. And that's where the banks want to come in, because they just realized, oh man, we give 0.1% interest rate, and these guys are going to give 3%, 5%, 7%, even up to 10% interest for just holding without even being proactive. So yeah, man, that's they're damn bankers, central bankers. They want to burn the system down. The new system that's being built, they want to burn it down already. Actually,
Totally,
Panos may have an opinion on this one too, and being a lot into finance. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, sorry, could you repeat like the rest of it, because I was like multitasking?
Oh, no problem. No, we were just talking about how how the banks are coming in into the Clarity Act, because they're realizing that they're going to lose a lot of money from their fiat accounts to the blockchain, and so they're trying to change all the Genius. But this in the United States, the Genius Act that already passed. And so this was because they're realizing the loss of the money, and the power that they're going to have. And then Anthony from Mr. Paranormal mentioned about Brian Armstrong from Coinbase, how he's up in arms against the banks, and then he pulled support. Coinbase pulled support from the Clarity Act, which was about to pass, just because the banks, put in all these amendments so that people can't earn yields off of just holding stable coins in their account.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I really like with Brian's take, and although like it's also like in the interest of Coinbase and his business for like the stablecoin yield to exist and pass, I think it benefits everyone, and like it's like something that all consumers would need. So yeah, I mean, banks are fighting because if that happens, then there's basically no need to use a bank and like have your money sitting in a bank, and they are worried that trillions potentially of dollars can like be removed from the banking system and just put on chain into stable coins, since like anyone will be able to earn much more than any bank can earn. So yeah, basically banks have been earning like of everyone. This, let's say, 4% treasury yield that most of the, let's say, the yield-bearing stablecoins offer. So yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, banks don't want to lose that revenue, and if we can like have this direct to consumers, like it's a big case. I mean, it changes the whole banking system and what we have been used to for decades. So it's a big deal, and I think we should fight to to pass this and allow like yields to be earned. But I think it will be like a big fight for banks to allow it.
They want to keep their money.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, because it's like we're changing the whole system, and basically they can also not issue more money, like as like the fractional reserve system. The more deposits they have, the more money they can also issue out of thin air. So that also limits how much they can like print and do with this money. So technically, we are destroying their whole, let's say, corrupt system that they've built for decades. So yeah, this is what, and I'll have like to agree with Brian over Brad, and I agree. I know that Ripple is trying to play with the rules of the banks and the financial system, and it's trying to have a great relationship. But I think we should draw some lines and actually put consumers first for one time instead of banks.
Mr. Paranoia, I've just got a question for you. We all
What's
love,
up?
well, we absolutely love play to earn games. What's going to make your game platform sustainable? How are you going to generate income from your platform?
Part of the monetization method is going to be NFTs, and they're going to be faction-based NFTs. So it's going to be a set, pretty much a Genesis pass, and these are not needed to play the game. But these will be required to receive certain benefits of the game. Part of the main driving force in this game is there's going to be factions fighting for essentially control the treasury and essentially the rule book. So I plan on having different factions represent different sort of ideologies and and kind of get certain different rewards without going too much into it. But it also ties into a story as well. So there will be some story elements that will be voted upon, not only just like on the players, and depending on the outcome will help affect certain relationships between certain factions. You could almost think of like Game of Thrones, very much inspired by Game of Thrones actually, on like when you would have the different houses fighting for the throne. But this is going to be pretty much based on like proposals generated, the amount of votes, just essentially community participation. And once I finally get those situated and sold out, I plan on opening up to other NFT projects within the ecosystem and just laying pretty much the ecosystem compete for it. It's pretty much my gift to the XRPL.
Awesome answer, mate. Awesome answer. Very good. Scarbo, I feel like we just sort of dumped you a little bit. How's it going down there? You okay?
I'm just listening away, mate. You crack on.
I like it, mate. I like it. I like it with your headphones on and your pint of
Yeah.
Guinness.
No, no alcohol tonight, mate. No alcohol.
Oh, dry Sunday. Okay,
Dry
fair.
Sunday.
Like it a lot. If you down there have got a project you'd like to have a quick chat with us, just send us a request and we'll get you up, or put a comments in the comments box. We'll read it out, or we'll get you up if you're feeling brave. Wes is a absolute animal up here, so make sure you know your stuff. Wesley, you got any information for us?
It depends what kind of info you want. I've seen the Basel stuff and Coin. I think it was what was it? CoinDesk that didn't want to take part in it because it would implicate them so much with having to publicise what they're doing, so they didn't want no part of it.
Yeah, it all smells a bit fishy, doesn't it, with the old banks and stuff? I thought you might be right up here when Mr. Paranoia started talking about the gaming stuff.
The gaming stuff. Well, actually, I'm playing at the moment on the PlayStation, Mr. Paranormal, Doom Eternal. Do you remember the old Doom games?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh,
When was the first time you played Doom?
it's been kind of a while, to be honest. I played the most recent one, the most recent remake. And that was the last one, which was pretty good. I love the animations. I'm always a first person shooter kind of guy. And just, I love the whole, gore and stuff that they do with the executions. I'm a little fan for that, but it's been quite of a while. Recently I've just been playing like Silent Hill 2 remake.
Ah, yes. Well, that was terrified me as a child. That and Resident Evil. That introduced me to horror games back as a kid. And Silent Hill was phenomenally made when it changes the environment in the hospital and the phone rings for you, and your child answers. It was I think, possibly one of the most terrifying experiences in gaming that I've ever experienced.
And that's valid. Or when you first see the zombie in the first Resident Evil kind of make its turn, I was a young one as well, and that kind of made me crap my pants.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it was for me, it was on Resident Evil 1 and you got into the mansion and you went right and you walked down this hallway and the zombie Dobermans jumped through the window, and that smash, I remember dropping the pad and spilling all my milk all over the pad, and that, I must have been about 8 years old or something, but my goodness, it terrified me.
Yeah, that's those are great memories to have, though. We don't have those type of games as much anymore.
So what's your favourite kind of game? You said you was first-person shooter. I've been getting into space shooters, space first-person shooters.
It used to be a bunch of things. Growing up, it was World of Warcraft. I played a lot of that. Also Halo as well. Those two games were intertwinable. I would play one for a good minute, then switch to World of Warcraft. When I got to college, I kind of played around with just a different bunch of shooters. My last shooter that I played a lot was Apex Legends. I'll play that a lot with the buddies online. But lately it's just been solo horror games, so like I said, Resident Evil 2, Outlast Trials. I'm just a big horror game fan, and that's kind of what got my name, Mr. Paranormal. I just wanted to play a bunch of horror games and stream that.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you. I know you post sometimes that you're gonna stream your gaming. How is the streaming working for you?
It's kind of all right. At this moment, I'm kind of just using it as because First Ledger now supports that, so I switched to Kick, and it's been pretty cool. I get a couple people every once in a while, but it's really just kind of like I just want to put it out there just to, for my community to know that I'm still here working, still here grinding, and I've gotten to get a little bit more comfortable on it.
I never at first didn't understand the streaming of gameplay, and it's like I'm thinking, why would somebody want to watch somebody else play? But then I realized that you guys, when you watch somebody else play, you get all these tricks and hacks, and it makes one a better player. Because I know my kids, and even my wife, man, she's a major player on Call of Duty. And she's always watching watching streamers, see how she can hack something, or kind of like get better with tricks and stuff. So it's really interesting how, you have a change of philosophy, like I said, is like just from watching and that, but actually learning from watching. It's interesting.
It's kind of like the thing where you used to just go to a buddy's house and sit on the couch and watch him play. That's kind of how it is with me and my buddies. Like, we'll go in, talk trash to each other, watch the game, a game that we may not even purchase, but we just want to see.
Feel it out kind of deal.
Yes, sir.
So Rafi has posted in the comments box, he's posted a link for a friends club. Rafi, would you like to come on up and actually talk a little bit about the friends club? I know nothing about it. Be very interested to find out. If you're brave enough, would you like to come up? I'm trying to send him a link. I don't think it's working.
How many speakers can you apply each when you co-host and host? It might be to do with that.
I think we've only got 6, 7 at the minute, so I think we've still got room.
Alex. Have you got him?
No, I keep trying to send him a link and it doesn't look like it's coming. Rafi, can you hear us? Give us a wave if you can hear us. No, it doesn't look like it's working. Sorry to butt in, carry on.
Rafi, gives a wave. Rafi, gives a wave.
I don't think that's working either. I think he's hiding from us, maybe. Not sure. Oh, there's a wave. Right, Live Free, can you invite Rafi up? Because I'm not sure why mine's link's not working. Right, while we're
already done.
Oh, good man.
We have Crypto Hunter, I think, wants to come up too.
Yeah, I saw that. We've got a load of requests all of a sudden. That's probably why I had a little bit of a delay. Oh man,
it's bugging out, man, but it's going well. You're handling it. This is what it feels like to be a chef in the kitchen with the heat in the kitchen, man.
Hey, chef in Burger King, you're more like. Ash Rob, welcome to the space, my friend. Open up your mic, say your piece.
How we doing, gents?
How are you, my friend? Where are you from?
Yo, Ash.
I've only come up to abuse Scarbo. Where am I from? Coventry, Midlands.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
but I live in Cyprus because the UK's shit.
Yes, agreed. And the weather.
Have you heard
I did miss
another beast from the east on its way?
I did hear that.
High winds coming, apparently. Strong gales starting in the south, Scarbo. Is that what you heard?
I've just got sent from her. I'm working with beasts from the east on its way. It's like, here we go.
I've had a few beasts from that east, let me tell you. It's not always cracked up to be.
Oh dear.
Friday night beasts.
If you said a beast from the northeast, I'd be very scared.
We're going to go back to grab a granny nights, aren't we, Scarbo?
We are. We missed you, Ash, on Fridays.
To be honest, I was absolutely shit-faced this Friday, so I didn't bother coming up. I don't normally go near spaces when I've had me
anyway.
when I make Guinness deep and I start looking at the Jack Daniels, it's sort of time to put the phone away just in case you say anything offensive to somebody.
That'd be impossible on a Friday, mate.
That's when I choose to go on the spaces. That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. I've stayed quiet because you just talking about Resident Evil. I just remember that tune. I think it was something like Moonlight Sonata, and the zombie comes through the window. I remember absolutely shitting myself on that game the first time I played it. It was just horrendous.
Yeah, I missed all the joys. I don't do games, so I miss all what you're on about.
Yeah, it's part of my childhood. Well, I think I was a teenager, to be fair. But I am in my 50s. But just talking about games, obviously, if anybody, I know, I can see 666 down there. I don't know whether that's Badass or Lucifer on there, but as one of the founders of NFT Evolutions, we've got the poker going on at the minute, as well as we're just about to relaunch the Fortunes platform with the Plinko, Blackjack, and Coin Flip. But the poker's starting to take off. We're going to start doing community events starting next week.
So what nights are you doing poker on?
We're running poker every night. It's our own poker platform, but we're opening it up to community nights. So starting next Friday, it'll be Donkeys. We're bringing in Basie. Generex is going to have her own monthly poker tournament. Obviously, we're running free rolls and other sort of events with Corium, Solana, AVAX during the week as well. But
you said your own platform. What is that? Which one? What's the name of the?
It's Loco Evo Poker. It's part of the NFT Evolutions, I suppose, ecosystem. We've got several projects going on there.
Just thinking off the top of my head, wouldn't it be cool if you had a poker night, but instead of using crypto or whatever, you could use rubbish NFTs you got in your wallet and you want to get rid of? That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
No one would want to win, buddy, would they? Come on. I was fucking winning. I don't want that load of shit in my wallet.
It's a good way to get rid of some dodgy NFTs.
We've given the communities that we're bringing in the option to use their meme tokens or NFTs as prizes for their events.
Wicked.
So if they want to give away their own NFT or token, it's not an issue.
The only problem, I was going to say, the only problem with this is that I'm really shit at poker. So I need to get good at poker before I start doing that.
So you're going to be penalized some shitty NFTs then?
Yeah.
Everyone would be going all in, wouldn't they? Here you go, have them all.
Again, it's going to be up to the community and the project. We've been putting in some XRP as prizes and other little odds and sods since we launched. Obviously, Scarbo will tell you, we're quite heavily involved with Corium and the Corium community. And again, we've got a couple of projects on there and our own validator. So again, the Corium NFTs isn't as big as the XRPL, but again, we've been supporting some of the projects on there as well. I just wanted to abuse Scarbo, to be honest. I wasn't really planning on shilling. It was I'm a couple of hours ahead of the UK. It was just I'd had a bad day as a Villa fan, so it's.
I just watched it.
But
we don't chill. It's absolutely fine. You come on here and abuse Scarbo all you like. Anyway, you can't be as bad as Palace at the minute. That's nothing. All right.
I know Coventry City got a sneaky little win yesterday, so no abuse from Scarbo. No. Local derby for you guys.
It was.
Leicester.
Yeah, it was fun. Put it that way. It was fun. But, yeah. I miss your abuse on Fridays, mate, I must admit. I have to do all the abusing now of everyone.
I will be back this week. I'm having a week off. I've had a pretty heavy Christmas, and the owner of the local bar gave me basically a free December of Guinness. Every day I went in, it was a free bar. So
nice.
I've put on a little bit too much weight over Christmas, so I'm having a couple of weeks off now till the end of January, where I'll be going a little bit steadier. It was just Friday got away from me a little bit. There was too much chat and banter, and a few other sort of expats came in, and you start talking, and a few more people came, and you know how it goes. You'd gone down for a quick couple, and and the next it's 8. It's how it works. Yeah. But I've had a dry Sunday, so it's fine.
Good.
But I am having a dry week as well, so I will make it on Friday.
Good.
And I know RVR are relaunching on XRP CAF this week, I think, as well.
They
So
are.
that,
I know he put in that they're all in cafe now, apparently. So hopefully this time it goes well for him.
yeah, I think that was an issue with opulence at the time, but again, either way.
Have they redone their UI yet?
Not a clue. Not a clue. I've not been on opulence for a little while now.
That needs sorting.
We're leaving our Ripwalk token to use on the Fortunes platform, so you'll be able to do your coin flips and blackjack and plinko when it goes live in a couple of weeks. So we've got other plans for the Ripwalk token, but it's how we're starting it, kicking it off instead of the farming.
Did you have many bugs with your poker buddy when it first started, or did it go smooth?
No, we didn't have any bugs. I suppose for the first 4 or 5 weeks, what we were doing was trying to find the sweet spot as far as timing was, sort of time-wise, and the setup, how quick the games went. And obviously you've got EST, PST, GMT, you've got the whole lot. So we had 4 or 5 weeks there where we were trying different things, and I think we're pretty much there. But again, as far as the communities go, Donkey's going on Friday. They're very much sort of American time, and that's what it'll reflect on Friday. I think it's 10 p.m. UK, which will be, what is it? 5 p.m. EST, something like 10 a.m. Saturday morning for Australia. Again, working with all these different time zones drives me a bit bonkers sometimes.
It's hard work.
But it's fine. We gave them the options of, what times they wanted and all the rest of it. So, and what setup as well, because some people want a quick game. Some people want a proper, long 2 or 3 hour tournament. So, again, the sweet spot seems to be about an hour and a half. That's the sort of time people can sort of give without, I suppose, getting abuse from their partners, kids, and all the family commitments. So that's how we've started setting up the games at the minute.
Good for you guys. Good.
But again, it keeps the communities chatting to each other as well.
And that's the hard thing.
Well, you see, for us, obviously, we want people to play poker, using XRP or Solana or AVAX or whatever. But the way we've set it up with Donkeys, if they want to play the Donkeys free roll, they've got to go into Donkeys and get the password. So again, we're sending people there, to put eyes on them as much as, hopefully we'll get something out of it as well. Yeah. Works both ways. It's
good for you. And I'll see you Friday, Ash.
Yeah, I'll drop down. I need a quick cigarette, quick cup of tea, and I think I'm off to bed. Yeah, it's already. What time is it? It's got to be 11:10.
Yeah.
I'll have another few phone calls tomorrow morning. But I'm generally down in Discord at 5:00, so I'm still the early bird rising, even though I've stopped working. I just can't quite manage to stay in bed. I don't know what it is. It's all those years of the 5:00 alarm calls. I can't turn it off. But, right, enjoy your night, guys.
Cheers, Ash. Take care, buddy.
Pleasure. I'll catch you in chat, Scarbo.
Later, buddy. Thanks a lot,
See you in a bit.
mate. Speak to you soon.
Take care, pal. Take care.
Later,
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Anyway, Live Free, I think we've got an hour and 10 minutes.
Hey, I just learned how to post on the. I was just reading the instructions. I just posted the Made with Miracles post on top, so now I can do it.
Men and instructions.
We don't need them. What the hell?
What's that bit of paper? Shit. Get rid of that.
It's like, yeah, recycling. There we go.
Where's this go?
Anybody else want to share any information or join up, have a chit chat, questions, comments, concerns?
You can even sing a song if you want.
You gotta be good though. You gotta be good.
Have you got a poem this week from NSCV?
No poem today. No poem today. Let me get this.
Powering on. Welcome to.
All right, I think we've got a quiet zone now. Anybody? You want to say something?
I think it's all dried up, mate.
Wow. I think Palace lost connection. Alrighty. This show was sponsored by FusionXIO.com, a premier permissionless NFT platform where you can mint and sell your NFTs in any of the over 62,947 issued coins on the XRPL. FusionXIO now has the capability to see and manipulate the 3D dynamic NFTs and is now offering permissionless minting of your awesome 3D dynamic NFTs with the all-new all-currency minting on the XRPL. Next on the development plate is the viewing of your 3D NFTs, the GOB and the FBX files in augmented reality. Soon you will have the ability to get the future YEM Part 1 and 2 rewards. The current YEM Infinity reward went out yesterday, so check your wallets on that. Remember, to be able to unlock the yield earning mechanism, you will need to own at least one XIO, and the amount of YEM Infinity reward depends on the amount of XDX you own. Currently, there are 284 holders that have at least one XIO, and are eligible to receive all the YEMs. Thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions, please reach out on X or Telegram. Please follow all the speakers here.
You were reading that, weren't you, live?
What was that, Scarbo?
You were reading that, weren't you? That's no way off your memory.
I can't reveal my secrets, Scarbo.
Need your secrets. Thanks ever so much, lads, for inviting me up. It's good to talk to you again.
Thank you for coming, mate.
Yeah, join us anytime.
And thank you all.
I will do.
Thank you all to all the audience members and all the speakers who came up tonight, because I think it's been a really good show. Everyone's been able to come up and have a chat. And that's what it's all about, you know. So we do this every Sunday at 8 o'clock, same time every Sunday. And you're all more than welcome to come and take the mic as well and plug your projects and bring it on board. Absolutely.
And you're welcome on Friday to my show as well. Anyone. You can plug all you want.
What time's your show, Scarbo, on Friday?
7:30, buddy.
I'm a dangerous man at 7:30. I might come along.
I'm dangerous by about 10 o'clock as well, buddy. But it's basically, I mean, Royco, Hatter was there Friday. It's anyone can come and talk about whatever they want to talk about, whether it's their project or whatever they want to talk about. It's just somewhere for people to catch up, chill, and have a laugh. Walt's there every week. Basically, that's what it's about. Come chill, talk about whatever you want. Chill your project, whatever. So, 7:30 on Fridays.
Lovely. I should do a question as well. We did have a question. Scarbo, where do you think The XRPL will be in 10 years. 10 years, I think it is.
In 10 years.
Yeah.
At 20p, buddy, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, who knows? I mean, you've got where's the whole of crypto going to be by that time? It's who knows? Where's crypto going to be in 10 years?
Well, that's it. Not so much the crypto as well, the XRPL, the ledger. You know, how will the ecosystem change and evolve? I hope to see more utility coming along.
Yeah.
And more developers like what you said before. You know, there's no new faces coming along. You know,
I think it's hard because you've got to try and get not other people other than who's here already or into crypto, more people who, and let's be honest, you say crypto to anyone, oh, it's a scam, it's a rug, it's a load of shit, blah, blah. So that mindset's got to be changed. How that gets done, who knows? Because people I know, as soon as they think that their banks are going to be crypto or whatever, it puts them straight off because people don't understand it. So whether that gets taught more in schools or what, who knows? But this scam, it's a scam rug myth's got to be taken away first, I think, before more people, other than people who want it as an investment, come over to the XRPL.
we need more white hats and good actors and good developers and honesty and integrity.
Yeah, it needs honesty. Yeah. It needs people to tell the truth and people to do spaces like this where they tell the truth and you don't get to listen to someone rabbiting a load of bullshit on it. It has to be truth, that just people be truthful. And
it's like, you know, we don't want to talk like politicians with double speak and all of that, like George Orwell in 1984. You know what I mean? We're anti-disestablishment. I think that's what united us in the first place towards crypto. You know, we didn't like the system we have all forced to be into, and we've tried to be a part of an overturning of that system, a new system. So we don't. Yeah, and then you've got bastards trying to make it into the old system, you know, which isn't good.
You've got to change people's mindset that banks are the goody goodies and my money's in a bank. That, I think that's what you've got to get rid of, the stigma that, oh, my money needs to be in a bank because I trust a bank. And maybe it is for education in years to come where it becomes more norm spoke about as it grows. But also, I mean, you know, I don't like influence. People believe what these people say, and I think that's a bad thing because they believe these people when they post shit. And people think 589 and these so-called influencers, oh, we're going to moon, and they believe everything they say instead of doing their own research. And common sense tells you that it's going up and it goes down again. And
well, but you know what? The critical thinking is decreasing. You know, as the younger generations have a lot less critical thinking abilities now, you know, than they did 10, 20, 30 years ago, and they're not taught in school. So it's they're doing this. It's all on purpose. I mean, it's all a big agenda on purpose, and a lot of people are actually, you know, surfing the same wave of taking advantage of others because of the lack of critical thinking skills.
Yeah, and I don't know. It'll take some educating of the masses, I think, and take that crypto isn't the bad boy that they want to make it out to be.
Well, you know what's going to end up happening is once the banks have a good hold on crypto themselves through their own stable coins, then they're going to start pushing all these politicians that they have in their back pockets to start saying, oh, crypto's good.
Because it'll benefit them.
Yes, because they're ready to get benefit from. Right now, they're at a loss. So it's not until they start to benefit will they push or change the agenda the other way.
Yeah, definitely. But who knows? Who knows? But I'll be here. I'll still carry on. I find talking to you guys and getting to know people and that more fun anyway. Just ride it out now and see where it goes, to be honest.
I mean, what else can we do? I mean,
Yeah,
we can just
been here long
go
enough.
out, work,
Do
take
you,
another step forward and keep on waiting to see what happens.
Yeah.
well, like with the stablecoin issue with banks as well, like we saw it with a few banks pulling out of the Basel, things of this nature, where if they took up the stablecoin, they can't earn interest on it, can they? I don't believe so. The problem with the yield and things of this nature that's been being passed, I think that is putting banks off because it's showing the banks for what they are. So I'm not sure if banks will. I don't know. I've been wondering whether banks would want to take up stablecoins or whether they're being forced to take up stablecoins because we're overturning a system. I don't know, but I know it's a threat because everything's on ledger. You will see everything, and I don't think they can make interest the same way that they can when you deposit into a fiat bank, a normal bank. You might get 2% interest on it. They exclusively can get a higher interest rate from the Federal Reserve if they're in the Federal Reserve. I think there might only be 3 countries that aren't, but they get access to rates that aren't available to the common man. These institutions, they get them, if you're a bank. So they're making money off your money, and yet we're being taxed on this money. It's just madness.
Exactly.
It's madness. But so this
Tax
is
on
what
tax.
tax on tax on tax, tax on
Yeah.
toast, everything, mate. I've got what are you having for breakfast? I'm having tax on toast.
Yeah. Some more tax. Yeah. Who knows? It's, as you say, while banks are what they are, they won't want to change because they won't want to lose. And that's the end of it, I think, as far as who knows where it comes as a community, who knows? I think more people need to be building more than just an NFT and start having an NFT with a real use case where it's just not, I think, a pretty picture. And I think that it's become stagnated. I think that NFT space has become stagnated because it's just the same thing over and over again. And me and MD have looked at it a few times, and you've got a few hundred people buying off each other and selling to each other. And it's just going round and round in a circle. And that's all it does.
Yeah. I can see how some of these can be, after a while it gets kind of, like you said, stagnated. It can get kind of, been there, done that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now what else is going on, But we still have, some great artists that do produce some great
Oh,
one.
amazing art. Royco's a good artist. I
Yeah.
spoke to him. There's
So,
some great artists out there.
yeah.
Amazing artists. But it's that, again, and this is no come down on them, or I love what they do and they all need encouragement, but it's like, oh, it's another NFT. Oh, it's another NFT. Oh, another one. And I've been rugged before. I've give up now. I don't want to be rugged anymore because
Mate, you
I
gotta,
can't cope with it.
everybody that plays the crypto game has gotta get rugged at least one time.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
only,
Yeah.
definitely.
They call me Aladdin. I've been rugged that many times.
Yeah, and it becomes kind of, I want to support you, but I'm sick of being rugged and I just can't take it anymore. So I'm quite happy with what I've got. I've got some rugged NFTs there. And like we said, you could do a poker night, but everyone would just give all their rugs away and you'd end up with a load of rugs. So I don't know. It's hard, and I feel sorry for these people who are coming into the space because obviously you've got to build up that trust within the community that I'm not going to rug. Not that you can guarantee anyway, but I feel for them.
Yeah, it's very difficult because you have some projects with the best of intentions and, something happens. They run out of money. But the developer was obviously didn't come in as wanting to rug, or wanted to drop the project. But, sometimes it's just,
There's a lot of
site.
hard work involved in it, and
Yeah.
a lot of commitment gets put into what people do for a project. A lot of commitment,
They
and
don't realize,
people don't
it.
realise who just by the amount of work that goes in what these developers and project people, the amount of work and hours they actually put into it.
You know the other thing that it's actually very tiring when let's say when you have like a Telegram chat and every other question is when moon, when
Yeah,
moon, when
when,
moon.
when.
And then
Fuck off.
something says, well, you know what, this part of this development part is going to take 3 months, and then all of a sudden they just completely dump your coin. It's like, dude, I mean, it's not a quick get rich scheme, it takes time, and these guys don't.
I mean, as well, you've got people, have got no patience anymore. They want it now, here and now. I want it now, and they're not willing to wait or just sit there. And I think if you're invested in crypto, then you might as well buy it and just leave it and forget about it, because things take time, and it's not a gimme now.
Yeah, and yeah, it's we're in the now, society right now. It's everybody now. You call somebody on the cell phone or you text somebody on this and then they say, well, how come you didn't answer me? It's like, damn it, it was like you texted me 3 minutes ago.
I'm
I was out
working.
here walking the dog or something.
Yeah.
It's like, just relax. It's not like the days of old where we have those analog phones hooked up to the wall, and it's like, you answered the phone or you waited to the answering machine, till you got home, So it's crazy. It's crazy the now society,
I think, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But you think people who have been in the space long enough know that it just takes however long it takes, and why worry about it? Just leave it there and get on with life.
Yeah. Royco, you got speaker. Open up your mic.
Come on, Royco, you can do it.
And I have pushed the button.
There we go.
Hello.
Evening,
Hello.
buddy.
Good evening. Thank you for saying that, Scarbo.
That's all right, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I'm sorry I'm a little bit off. Yesterday I was hunting Grammys with the gun, but didn't find any.
Didn't you find any? Oh, man.
No.
They go into hibernation after Friday nights, buddy.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. But put a link to your art, mate, somewhere on there.
Okay. I will do. My smoke away. Okay. Do that. I will put the Brodies. One of the Brodies. This one.
Say that again, buddy. You're cutting out, or is that just me?
No, I don't. Do you hear me, fucker? Wait.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good, Mike.
Good, Mike. Hello, Mike. Come on, Mike.
I share it. It's coming up in a few seconds, I think. But yeah, this Brodies I'm making in Blender, solely in Blender, and playing mostly. I like to use one light source or light sources that simulates a candle or something else. But With this one, it is all reflecting, so you can see it is 3D. So you see also the back of the Brody, this sort of thing. And Scarbo is one of the lucky ones that when he had a question about making an egg, on how that can be done in Blender. So I showed him some beginnings in that. It was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a few weeks ago now.
So what's the history behind the Brody? What's up with that?
Sorry?
What's the history behind the Brody?
The history behind the Brody was around this year, 1 year ago around this time. I was speaking with one of my female colleagues, and I was telling her about an idea of something like a birdie that looks a little bit like a cartoon. And yeah, she was thinking with me, and we came up. She came up from, why don't you make a falcon or something in that with a falcon? So I started making a real life falcon, which I will show also in one of the Brodies where it all started. And then when I made that, I just started reshaping, remodeling until the Brody came to life, basically. That's a little bit of the story.
Cool. And how many NFTs do you have?
On the Brodies right now, 17, I think I've made. I have a number in my head that is going to be 50 each. 50 in the end. But for me, it's fun to make. It is not, something that I do to make XRP on it or something like that. I take my time. Right now I'm busy with Winter Brody. Let's see if I have that somewhere.
Where is your preferred place to mint and produce these NFTs? And put them on the market?
XRP Cafe and, some weeks ago, I took another platform. I think it's Fusion, I think.
Oh, brilliant news. Yeah, we represent Fusion. We work with Fusion. That's who we are. That's brilliant news.
Yeah, so I'm going to look into that, in that platform because, I think it gives a little bit more of a different style to it, I think. And,
Yeah, it is a different style, and you can sell in any currency you want. So it doesn't have to be. You don't have to sell in XRP. You can sell in whatever XDX, Reaper, Solo, Core. The XRPL Core. So yeah, you can pick it. You can pick choose any coin that you want to sell in. And you keep all the sales money. We don't take any commission or anything like that. Now you do have to watch out for one thing, which a lot of people don't know this. If you have an NFT, like say we said the Fusion, we don't take any sales commissions or anything like that. But if you've signed in with the same account over on XRP Cafe, they will tag on a fee on the sale, even though you're selling it on FusionXIO.com. When I found this out, I think, man, what a ripoff. So
Yeah, that is disgusting, isn't it? It's
They're
totally
dirty
disgusting.
dogs. They
I
are
found out the
dirty
hard way.
dogs.
Yeah, dirty
so
dog.
the way to get around that is, and if you put something for sale on Fusion, and you've registered also on the XRP Cafe, you would have to put it on sale on Fusion and change the price. So let's say if you had it at 10 XRP, you can change it to 10.1 XRP, and then that clears that connection.
So
But what?
basically modify
that's good to know.
your minting in some
Yeah,
way. Is that what you're saying?
modify the sale. It's already minted. It's already minted.
Yeah,
So
correct. Yeah.
modified sale of minted NFTs already.
Yep, okay. So just the simple acts of modifying it will do it. You could set the price to just, a little 0.1 difference or whatever.
Exactly right. And
Yeah,
that do that connection. Exactly right.
yeah, with you.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, if you
That's
have any
something.
questions, just reach out to us, and we'll, the Telegram will everybody's happy to help you out. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will look at the link and tomorrow I will. I'm free to this week. I took a week off, so I can sleep out tomorrow. So that's a good thing.
You can have a lie in tomorrow, and you can wake up. Please join our Telegram. It'd be great to have you in our community, and it's a great source of resource. It's a great resource.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for you guys for our Telegram, I put the underneath on the making of the winter Brody. The Brody in it is not going to be the Brody itself. I'm making another Brody that is more fits more with the team. And some other color schemes of painting it in another way, because the Brodies are hand drawn. So the colors, the feathers, the lines is all hand. It's not done with notes or something programmable. So that's the difference in the things what I do.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
That one will come. Yeah.
We're very happy to have you on board over on Fusion.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You also, guys.
Joshua, open up your mic. What's up?
Later, buddy.
How's it going, gentlemen? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Joshua.
Hey.
Afternoon, buddy.
So I just had a question for you, DPMF. So I've been trying to grab one of those robots off of Fusion, and for some reason, every time I try to connect to my Xamarin, I'm having issues. I don't know why. Maybe it's just I'm a blockhead. So I saw the space, so I wanted to jump in and see what the hell I was doing wrong.
Have you updated Xamarin?
Say that one more time, my man. I apologize.
Have you updated Xamarin?
Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I haven't recently.
Okay. But another one as well. When you're looking for these NFTs on the Fusion website, if you look at the lower right-hand corner, you'll see whether it's either a grey circle or a green circle.
Yeah, upper right-hand corner, not lower. Upper right-hand corner.
Sorry. Yeah, upper right-hand corner. So that will tell you what's available for minting and what's already been minted.
Okay, yes. I'll have to go in. Well, I couldn't even connect my Xamarin for some reason. It was showing me the collection and all of that stuff, but for some reason I couldn't connect to do the mint. So maybe that's what I need to do, is go refresh, update Xamarin, and I'll try it again, because I wanted to grab one of these things.
Did you check your events and your requests on the Xamarin wallet as well?
I did, and I can try to do it again. I'll mute my mic and try to do it again. It kept doing something weird, but I don't remember what it was saying, like in a little warning that would pop up across the top of the Fusion site.
Are you doing this on mobile or on a laptop or on an iPad?
No, it's mobile, yes.
Okay. What operating system on your mobile is it, please?
I'm Android, and I use the Chrome browser.
Okay. That's good to know, but it should be working. It should work. Just try those steps.
Yeah, no, I will.
Yeah, if not, just come to the Telegram and then ask over there, and then we'll run you through when you have a little bit extra time.
All right. Cheers. I appreciate that, guys. I truly do.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem. That is the place to go. Yeah.
Yeah. New platforms, right? And, not knowing my way around, it absolutely could be a user error. It would not surprise me. So that's why I just wanted to jump in and see what the hell I was doing wrong.
Yeah, just make sure everything's updated and then try again. And refresh your screens, and go from there.
All right. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot. I'll try that again.
No
Take care,
problem.
buddy. Take care.
Yeah, you guys as well. Thank you.
All right. Any
All right.
final anybody?
Well, I
No?
think we're done.
All right. Some final words over here.
Please don't take anything we say as financial advice. Do your own research. With that said, we bid you farewell and hope you join us again next week for another deep dive into the blockchain world. This show is recorded, so if you missed a part of it, you can go back and listen to the show. Please share and have a beautiful day. Ciao.